Yeah. Okay. Cool. And then, as you guys know, Ramon has graciously taken some of my classes for the next 3 weeks while I have a little procedure done. And because I like to pat myself on the back for making like big girl decisions, I'm taking myself to Cabo as well. Great. So yes. So 2 weeks I'll be out. I won't be able to move, but I'm sure when I'm in Cabo, there will be some inspiration that will come to me. We'll see. But I will see you guys for Halloween. Yeah, that'll be a festive time to come back. The Day of the Dead, I'll come back. The Day of the Dead, Jen is coming back. Like, yeah.
Jen, Jesus.
Yeah, like spirits. Yeah, Edward. Oh, no. Maybe I'll find a shaman down there. I'm sure he's gonna like, we'll see. We'll see what happens. We don't know. Hi, Rekka. I just texted you the playlist. It's an old school playlist, but it's all of it. All right, class. Sit up nice and tall. So, because the weather was such a wonderful weather on Sunday after we survived the tornado, hurricane, El Nino / whatever apocalypse we experienced on Friday, so that was wild. I decided like, oh, what am I going to do with this fabulous day on Sunday? What am I going to do? I have nothing to do, no plans, right? So because of Instagram and algorithms, you know, I got a wonderful little pop-up that says, oh, you should go to Black Creek Preserve. And I'm like, yeah, that sounds like a good hiking trip, right? So I did all my research as a type A personality, thinking about what the trails look like. Is it safe for a solo hiker? Is it safe for a female solo hiker? How long is it? How far is it? Whatever, right? And I made the decision probably maybe, I would say at 1 o'clock to get in my car to go. And it took me 2.5 hours to get there for a 1 hour hike, right? I said to myself, okay, I'm going to remain open. I don't know what to expect. I'm just going to accept this uncertainty, go on this path. I've done enough research. I feel like it's a safe enough choice to spend time going on this hike, right? In a faraway land of say 2 hours. And I started going on this trek and I didn't really see many people. So of course, dawns on me to say, oh God, is this where my last day is going to come, right? And I see a female hiker and I like see her and I'm like, hey, how long is the trek? And she's giving me advice. So I go out and for my whole entire hour that I was hiking, I only saw 6 people. 6 people on my hike, right? It was a 2.5 mile hike, so it was very short, right? I'm going up and down all these different tracks and going up elevation, lower elevation, down this way, hopping on this rock, crossing over a creek, like all these things, right? And I finally get to the point where like everyone says, oh, this is the magical of what you're going to see, right? And I get to this wonderful, beautiful body of water, river, and it's just wide open. And you get to see all the trees, all the foliage, and you get to see all the little sailboats. And I was the only one there. I was like, this is really, right? So I took that time to sit on a rock and journal, because anytime that I kind of find those moments to just be and to kind of marvel at what I'm seeing, I'm like, perfect time to journal, perfect time to see what inspiration I'm going to get, right? And as I go on this journey, taking some time off and taking this procedure, I was like writing down all the things, like all the questions that I had come up, right, as I was preparing to take this time off. And I said to myself, you know, how will I be with all this free time, right? I answered, I don't know. How would I feel after this procedure? I don't know, right? How will I feel going through this process? I don't know, right? Every single answer that I kept coming up with was saying, I don't know, right? And because we're in the synchronistic environment, anytime that you have a big question, usually there's something that answers it, right? And so what popped up on my feed recently was this whole comment about the gift of ambiguity, right? So ambiguity is kind of like some things that are uncertain. It's very vague, right? There's a million different interpretations to it. It's not just one fixed answer, right? And I'll read you a quote from this person who wrote the book, and it was called On Certain Things, and his name is Robert Burton. Maybe this will resonate with you. On the gift of ambiguity. He says, only in the absence of certainty can we have open-mindedness, mental flexibility, and willingness to contemplate alternative ideas. Ambiguity may be maddening to some because it's very vague, it's not exact, but allows you to fall into the flow of life. It allows for expansiveness. It allows for different paths of thought. It allows for creativity, for freedom, and to discover a fresh course or a new action. And I think about that with yoga, right? We always say in yoga to enter to the space and on your mat with a beginner's mind, right? Even if you come to your space and your mat a million times, the first time, 15 times, every single time you enter into the room and onto your mat, you're supposed to have this beginner's mind, right? Not knowing everything is absolutely certain, right? Having this space to be kind of foolish, right? Being sort of new to things, having these new expectations come about. And I think that's a great thing about life, because the only thing that we know is for certain is change, right? Those are the only things that we know for certain. Everything else is kind of like a crapshoot, right? And when we get introduced with different things, we may be uncertain with them at first. But sometimes on the road to being certain, on the road to being confident, it's okay not to be always certain of the outcome. It's okay to say, I don't know. It's okay to understand and accept the gift of ambiguity. So maybe as you move on the mat tonight, maybe we think about all of the things that kind of rise up, right, in that space. How do we sort of embrace not being certain about something and just continue to go for it, right? How do we embrace having a beginner's mind in everything that we do, even if we've done it for the millionth time in a row? How can we approach things with new eyes and give ourselves new, fresh experiences just by changing a perspective? Sit nice and tall and close the eyes. We always say, because there's no certainty in anything, there's possibility in everything. There's openness, where there's no constriction. And yes, things may turn out negatively, but we also invite into the space the positive outcomes, or maybe the outcomes that are set to move us, to challenge us, to evolve us. And as you're taking some deep breaths in through the nose and out, maybe you start to think about, in the absence of knowing, maybe that's the thing that sparks our imagination. So how can we accept and see ambiguity as a gift? Although it's maddening not to have certainty, although it's maddening not to have a clear answer, maybe we can allow for the flow of just being. Allow for the flow of being open-minded, being mentally flexible, and willingness to contemplate many alternatives. And as you're taking your last deep breath into the nose and out, maybe you start to think about, when you release control or certainty of things, it allows you to embrace a whole new world that's just open just for you. Bring the hands together in front of the heart, chin towards the chest, bowing within, honoring yourself for just a moment in this space and in this time. Let's all, as a big community, take one big breath into the nose together, and a big sigh out the mouth. And one round of Om to start this practice. Breathing in. Om. Gently blink your eyes open and lift your gaze. We're gonna start off in a seat. It's nice and easy, Sukhasana. Sorry, I'm just adjusting a little bit. I'll raise it a little bit for you, Raka, once we get moving. On the inhale, let's reach the palms up towards the sky. Take a very big breath in. And on the exhale, let's interlace the fingers and press the palms up towards the sky. As you breathe on out, get that nice stretch. Try to bring the elbows close to the ears, nice and tight. Take a big breath in. And on the exhale, bring the arms down to your side as you breathe it on out. Nice and easy here. As you get here, we're going to take a few neck rolls. So drop that chin towards the chest. We'll just take a few neck rolls here. Nice and easy. At your own space, at your own time. Doesn't have to be fast, doesn't have to be slow. You want to hold in one spot and use the hand to help the tilt, you can. Take a very big breath in. And on the exhale, go the opposite direction as you breathe it on out. Take your time. Nice. On the inhale, let's lift the gaze up towards the sky. Send the chest forward, roll the shoulders back. Take a little baby back bend as you breathe in. Exhale, round the chest and bring the chin in as you breathe it on out. Inhale, send the chest forward, lift the gaze up towards the sky. Take a big breath in. Exhale, round, bring chin towards the chest as you breathe it on out. On the inhale, send the chest forward, lift the chin as you breathe in. Exhale, round as you breathe it on out. One more time, inhale, lift the chest as you breathe in. Exhale, round as you breathe on out. From here, we're going to plant the hands back behind us and open the legs into a nice V shape. Beautiful. On the inhale, we're going to take that right hand outside of the right foot and reach that left arm for the feet. You're going to do a side stretch in the body. We're going to stay here for 5 rounds of breath. Stay here for 4 rounds of breath. Stay here for 3 rounds of breath. Continue to rotate that tail towards your back. Open up that space. On the inhale, come back into center. Reach both palms towards sky. Take a big breath in. Plant the hands down, stay on top of the finger pads, and drop the chest down. Maybe release the head and neck. Nice. On the inhale, let's walk the hands back towards the hips. Reach both palms up towards the sky. Take a big breath in. Let's turn to that left leg and take that left hand and reach it on the outside of the foot and reach that right of the foot. Get that side stretch. Stay here for 5 rounds of breath. Stay here for 4 rounds of breath. Continue to rotate that top shoulder back, create some space. Separate the chin from the chest. 2 more rounds of breath. 1 more round of breath. On the inhale, come back into center as you breathe on in and bring the legs together, coming to Tadasana. Just shoot the legs out. On the inhale, we're going to bend the knees, plant the feet on the ground, plant the hands down, fingertips are facing the wall. And on the inhale, let's press into the feet and lift the hips up towards the sky and roll the head down. Take a very big breath in. Exhale, release it out the mouth as you breathe out. Take a big breath in. Exhale, release this back down to the ground as you breathe on out. Let's cross ankles, come into all fours. Nice and easy. Once you get to all fours, make sure the wrists are in line with the shoulders. Your knees are in line with the hips. The knees are about hip width distance apart. Once you get here, let's drop the belly, arch the spine, look forward as you breathe it on in. Exhale, round chin to chest, scoop it all the way in as you breathe out. Inhale, drop the belly, arch the spine, look forward as you breathe it on in. Exhale, round chin to chest as you breathe on out. Use the breath to guide it. On the inhale, drop the belly, arch the spine, look forward as you breathe in. Exhale, round chin to chest, go in as you breathe out. And take 3 more rounds of breath on your own, like so. You want to take some soupy circles, you can. You can roll everything out. However you want to move, however you want to do. 2 more rounds of breath. Nice. It's always a good Harry Styles cover that gets people in the mood, isn't it? Lower round of breath. Nice. From here, great. Send this right foot back. See how the ball the back foot here. And then roll onto the ball of the foot, nice and easy. Yeah. From here, we're gonna spin this back heel down and peel the right arm towards the sky. You got that supported side. Take a very big breath in. And then windmill the arm up and around, just getting some nice little rotation in the shoulder. Thanks. On the inhale, let's peel that right arm back up, lift that top hip towards the sky, take a big breath in. Exhale, come back into all fours. From here, let's extend this left foot back. Stand the ball of the foot and then roll onto the ball of the foot. Nice and from here, let's come to a still point. We're going to spin this back heel down. On the inhale, let's peel that left arm towards the sky. Lift that top hip as you breathe it on. Exhale, come back into all fours. This time you can breathe it on. From here, let's drop the belly, arch the spine, look forward as you breathe in. Tuck the toes and you got a downward facing dog. Maybe it's all the way up. Maybe you pedal out with feet here. Maybe you move a little bit, however you want. You can roll out to a plank, roll it back to a downward facing dog. You can lift one leg, you can opposite. Whatever you need in this case, however you want to move. Yeah. Explore a little bit. 2 more rounds, breath here. 1 more round of breath. On the inhale, let's roll out to a plank position. Drop the knees for a child pose. Back on the heel. On the inhale, lift between the palms as you breathe. Let's roll to all fours. Inhale, drop the belly, push the spine, look forward as you breathe. Exhale, round, shake your chest. Inhale, drop the belly, arch the spine, look forward as you breathe in. Exhale, round, shift your chest all the way as you breathe out. 1 more round like this. Inhale, drop the belly, arch the spine, look forward as you breathe in. Exhale, round, shift your chest as you breathe it on out. 1 more round. Inhale, drop the belly, arch the spine, look forward as you breathe in. Exhale, round. From here, let's extend that right foot back. Roll on to the ball of the foot. Take a very big breath in. Exhale, spin that back heel down and peel right arm towards the sky. Got that side fling and going on the left hand side. Nice. Take a very big breath in. Exhale, come back into all fours. From here, let's extend that left foot back. Let's roll onto the ball. Come to the still point. Let's spin this back here down. Peel that left foot towards the sky. Then we're going to windmill the arm up and around. Say it 5 rounds ago. Take it at your own speed, at your own time, depending on how your shoulders looking. 1 more round of breath. Nice. On the inhale, let's peel that left arm towards the sky. Lift that top hip as you breathe in. Come back into all fours as you breathe it on out. From here, let's drop the belly, arch the spine, look forward as you breathe in. Exhale, downward facing dog as you breathe it on out. Nice and easy. Once you get here, we're going to kick this right leg. Maybe we open up that hip and the knee here. You can roll out the ankle, roll out the hip. Maybe you sneak that gaze underneath that right arm. If you want to. Come back into three-legged dog. Point your foot down and square the hips. And we're going to bring that knee to nose. And as you bring that knee to nose, round the shoulders, create some space. Right away from here, we're going to step that right foot right between the palms. We're going to drop this back knee here on top of the toe. We're going to reach the palms up, coming to that low crescent level. Drop the shoulders down. Create some space between the ears and the elbows, setting the hips forward, nice and fun. Take a very big breath in. Walk it back for a runner's lunge. So lengthen that front leg and legs to curl towards that front knee. On in, let's walk it forward. Bend the knee, breathe it on in. Right, 7 feet together. Take it to a forward fold. Put the top of your mat as you breathe it on out. Once you get here, have slight bent knees here. Maybe grab opposite elbows. Be swayed out a little bit. Release the head, release the neck. Oops, get really heavy, like gravity to support. Next. On the inhale, let's press to the feet. Rise strong. Take a prayer above your head this time. As you breathe it on in. Bring the hands together in front of the heart. As you breathe on out. Bring the shoulders away from the ears. On the inhale, reach the palms up. Take a breath in. Forward fold as you breathe on out. Inhale, find length to parallel, palms try to show the ground as you breathe in. Plant the palms down, step back into a plank pose as you breathe in. Take a very big breath in. Downward facing dog as you breathe it on out. Inhale, roll out to a plank pose as you breathe it on in. Lower everything down to the ground as you breathe it on out. Belly, chest, up. From here, untuck the toes, send up hard forward. You got a baby over elbows, push back, lift your chest as you breathe in. And I'll meet everyone in downward facing dog as you breathe out. Pull the toes and hip all the way up. Nice. Take a very big breath in. And a big sigh out of the mouth. Take a very big breath in. And a very big sigh out of the mouth. On the inhale, let's take that left knee. Then we open up that hip and the knee here. We can roll out the ankle, roll out the hip, whatever we need in this space. Come back into a three-legged dog, point the foot. And then let's bring that knee to nose, nice and easy. Right away here, we're gonna step that left foot between the knees. Once we get there, we're gonna drop the back knee and tuck the toes, which both come towards the side. Low, dropping the shoulders down, very big breath in. Exhale, put the hands down to frame that front foot and walk it back to that runner's lunge. Hold for your breath. Hold for your next. On the inhale, walk it forward, bend the knees, you bring it on in. So the feet together, got that forward fold at the top of your mat as you bring it on out. Gently bend those knees, grab opposite elbows, sway it out, release the head, release the neck, get really heavy. Bring all that weight into all parts of the feet. On the inhale, use that strength to rise strong. And reach the palms towards sky. Find length as you breathe on in. Bring the hands together in front of the heart as you breathe on in. Reach both palms towards sky. Find energy as you breathe on in. Take it down to that forward fold as you breathe it on in. Inhale, find length from here. Look out ahead of you. Let the palms down, step back into a plank. And then you breathe it on. Take a very big breath in. And this time we're going to kick this right leg underneath this little leg. With a little kick. Make sure it's in line with your hip. Take a very big breath in. Step back into a plank pose as you breathe it. From here, let's take that left leg underneath this to the right, like a little kick stance. Take a very big breath in. Exhale, step back into a plank pose as you breathe. Take a very big breath in here. Lower everything down to the ground, belly, chest, and all as you breathe out. From here, slide the chest forward. Maybe you have that baby over as you breathe on it. And I'll take it down to a down facing dog as you breathe it on out. Nice and easy. 3 rounds of breath this down facing dog. 2 rounds of breath. One more round of breath. You know, let's take that really nice. We open up that hip and knee here. Rock it whatever you space. Come back into like a dog point. Let's bring that knee to nose. Right away here, let's set that right foot to the from here, let's drop the back knee and tuck the toe. Reach both palms towards the side. Got that low crescent lunge as you breathe it on in. Exhale, put the hands down and walk it back for that runner's lunge. On the inhale, walk it forward, bend the knee as you breathe on it. You got that forward fold to the top of your mat as you breathe on it. Inhale, rise strong. Take a prayer above your head as you breathe in. Hands together in front of the heart. Set the feet together, rise strong. Take a big breath in. Forward fold as you breathe on out. Find length to repair. Look out ahead of you as you breathe in. You have that option to walk it back, jump back, or step back into a plank pose with each choice. Take a big breath in. Lower down to the ground, belly, chest, and all as you breathe out. Slide the chest forward. Maybe you have that baby cobra. Maybe you find length in the arms. Take that upward facing dog. You choice. Maybe everyone a down facing dog. Easy. Nice. Move like you, group like you. Last left side like this. Inhale, left leg kicks high. Maybe we open up that hip and the knee here. Can roll out the ankle up and whatever you need in the space. Come back into 3-legged dog. Point the foot down. Need to know that we shift that weight slightly forward. From here, let's step that left between the palms. Right knee comes down. We inhale. Let's reach the that low person lunge. Exhale, put that hands down. You got that runner's lunge as you breathe in on that. On the inhale, lower forward, bend the knees, you breathe in. So the feet together, got that forward fold at the top of your mat as you breathe out. Right away from here, let's rise strong, take a prayer above your head this time as you breathe in. Bring your hands together, front and left heart as you breathe out. Rise strong, arms reach up. Forward fold as you breathe on. Find legs to prayer as you breathe on in. You have that option to walk it back, jump back, or step back into a plank pose. You've got your vinyasa right from here. Like we need the space. Everyone is down facing. On the inhale, let's keep that right leg high. Let's get it nice and straight this time. And this time, let's bring knee to nose like we did earlier. On the inhale, let's take that right leg all the way back as you breathe on in. Let's step that right foot right between the palms. So coming to a warrior one. So we're going to back go down at 45. Keep that front knee bent. And drop the shoulders down as you reach the palms towards the back. Now here's what we're going to adjust. We're going to adjust the back foot. And we're going to make this like a short triangle pose. Oh, here we go. Yes, yes, yes. I did say short triangle from the warrior one. Yes. Take a very big breath in. And then we're going to pivot the toes and take a nice little wide forward fold to the center of our mat. Very big breath in. And a very big breath in. From here, we're going to press the feet, rise strong. Take a curve above your head this time as you breathe in. Strong warrior to the front of your mat this time as you breathe in on. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Let's reach that arm all the way up and back. Maybe slide that left hip down the left thigh. Exhale, forward, the hands down to bring that front foot. Step back into a plank pose. You're vinyasa your way out. Nice and easy. Want to build a little heel. You lift one leg as you lower down. Whatever you need in this space. Nice. From the left side. Inhale, the left leg takes get nice and straight. Knee to nose. Maybe slightly shift that piece. Take that leg all the way to the back as you breathe. Set that right in your feet. Got that warrior one. Send the back heel down. Front knee stays better. You go front foot. Take a very big breath in. Then send that back heel down to 9 and change into a triangle pose. So finally lengthen that leg. Hinge the right hip back. And left hand finds the ground and sky that foot. Always use the top. Take a very big breath in. We're going to pivot the toes and take it to a wide forward fold. Right away from here, we're going to press the feet, rise strong, take a prayer above your head this time as you breathe in. Warrior two to the front of your back. Get a peaceful warrior. Listen to all the way up and back as you breathe in. Curl the hands down to bring your front foot. Step back into a plank pose. You got your vinyasa right from here. Nice and easy, guys. We got a lot of tricks under the sleeve. Nice and easy. Take a very big breath in. Set a very big breath in. On the inhale, let's kick that right leg high. Get it nice and straight this time as you breathe in. Knee to nose as you breathe in on it. On the inhale, let's kick that right leg all the way to the back as you breathe on in. You left elbow tap. Maybe twist, make that pop. Kick that leg all the way to the back as you breathe in. Step that right foot between the palms. Got that warrior once to the back heel down, which both palms towards sky. Find length as you breathe in. Triangle pose as you breathe out. So just that back foot, length the front leg, and reach that left to back, and you fold over that right hip. Take a very big breath in. And then toes, you got that wide forward fold to the center of your mat this time as you breathe out. On the inhale, rise strong, take a prayer above your head. Find length as you breathe in. Warrior two to the front of your mat this time as you breathe on out. Take that beautiful peaceful warrior with the palm of your shoulder all the way from back as you breathe in. Exhale, curl the hands down to bring that front foot. You're gonna step back into a plank pose. We're gonna hold this little plank. Once we get here, can we kick that right foot underneath us to the left? And hold. Hold for 3. Hold for 2. Hold for 1. Step back into a plank pose. Can we kick that left foot underneath us to the right? Hold for 3. Hold for 2. Hold for 1. Step back into a plank pose as you breathe on it. Drop the knees, child's pose as you breathe. You're gonna look in between the palms as you breathe on in. I'll make everyone a down facing dog as you breathe in. Nice and easy here. Take 3 rounds of breath in down. Move a little bit, move like this. 2 more rounds of breath. 1 more round of breath. On the inhale, let's keep that left leg high. Get it nice and straight this time as you breathe in. Need to know, maybe shift that weight forward slightly. Take that leg all the way from back as you breathe on in. Let's bring that knee to right elbow and twist it into the body, maybe round the shoulders. Keep that leg all the way to the back as you breathe on in. Set that left between the palms. Got that warrior 1. So spin that back heel down, reach both arms towards the sky as you breathe on in. Adjust that back foot to a 90 for that triangle pose as you breathe on out. Find lengthen that front leg and hinge over that left hip. Take a very big breath in. With the toes, you got that wide forward fold to the center of your mat. This time as you breathe out. From here, press the feet, rise strong, take a prayer above your head as you breathe on in. Warrior 2 to the front of the mat as you breathe on out. You got that peaceful warrior. Let's lift it all the way from back as you breathe in. Curl the hands down to bring that front foot. Step back into a plank pose. You've got everything else right here. Nice. I know, we feel so certain about this sequence, don't we? Right? Let's see if we can embrace this wonderful gift of ambiguity. On the inhale, let's keep that right leg high. Maybe this time we open up that hip and the knee here. Nice. Go back into 2-legged dog, point the foot down. Knee to nose. Take the leg all the way from back as you breathe on it. Feet the left elbow. Take the leg all the way from the back as you breathe on it. Right foot sets between the palms. You got that warrior 1. Let's put the back heel down. Go palm to the side. Find the leg as you breathe in. You got that triangle pose as you breathe it on out. Find and adjust it here. Now maybe take that top hand and maybe you take a baby 5 by bringing the hands to the side. Maybe you take the back hand and bring it to the smaller back foot full half things. Nice. Take a very big breath in. Let's put the toes. You got that wide forward fold to the center of your mat. Breathe it on that. Right away from here, let's press the feet. Rise strong to the prayer above your head as you breathe in. Warrior 2 to the front of your mat this time. Got that peaceful warrior. Let's reach that right all the way up and back as you breathe in. So we're gonna have. We're gonna take that back knee and place it inside that right foot. When it comes to the ball of the back foot and peel that right arm towards the sky. Got that dragonfly twist. I want to twist it. You can breathe on it. And then from here, we're gonna plant the hands down to frame that front foot. Next, from here, you can launch off this front leg and take a nice little standing split. So lean weight into that right leg. And we'll lift that leg. Next. Beautiful. Once you get here, can we set the feet together, bend the knees, and lean ours back behind us for that devotional shift. Using all the momentum in the bent knees, can we rise strong and try to bring that left knee right towards the chest? Oh, here's the catch. Take a very big breath in. Exhale, we're going to step that left foot back, come into a high lunge as you breathe it on out. Bend that front knee. Press that left heel back, drop the shoulders down. Nice. Take a very big breath in. Plug the hands down to frame that front foot. Step back into a plank pose, washing over your vinyasa. Nice. Ooh, yes, yes. Take a very big breath in through the nose. And a deep breath out. On the inhale, let's keep that left leg high. If we open up that hip bend and knee, if we roll out the ankle off the foot, regain the space. Come back into 3-legged dog pose. Down. And let's bring that knee to the nose. Take that leg all the way from the back as you breathe in. Knee to right elbow, tap underneath your knee. Take that leg all the way from the back as you breathe in. Step that leg right between the palms. You got that warrior 1. The back heel down. We both on the sky. Fire legs into breathing. Tag over that triangle pose as you breathe it on. Now maybe this is where you take your half line. If you take a baby half line, if you're in the half line, continue to externally roll that shoulder back, bring some space. Also checking with the chin and the chest. We have some space in between. Yeah, we constricting the breath. We expand the breath, and sometimes it makes those awkward shapes. Take a very big breath in. Let's take it to a wide forward fold to the middle of our managing breathing. From here, let's press into feet. Rise, shrug the press above your head as you breathe in. Warrior to the front of your mat this time as you breathe out. Take it to a peaceful warrior. Left over to all the way from the back as you breathe in. We're gonna take that back hand and place it inside that front foot. Got that dragon flexion. Let's take all back and lift that left arm over the chest as you breathe on in. Exhale, the hands down and bring that front foot. We're gonna launch off that front leg, got a standing split. So lean away into that left leg. Lift that right foot. Bring the core into that front knee. Take a big breath in. Exhale, so that we can get a bend and we can lean our back behind this emotional chair. So we're going to use our momentum to rise strong and bring that right knee towards the chest and plug it in. Use the core, that core shape is there. Next. Very big breath in. Set back for a high lunge. Listen to you here. Press that right foot back in the front. You drop the shoulders down. The lower I say down to the ground, the better I will be flexible. So very big breath in. Put the hands down, bring down front foot. You got your vinyasa right here. Can we take that left leg and reach this to the right? Hip legs. Right arm reaches in. Can we spin this back heel down? And then maybe from here we can feel that right arm up. We keep lifting up that top hip. Stay it for 3 breaths. Stay it for 2. Stay it for 1. Gently plant that hand down, sit back into a plank. Let's kick that right leg and reach this to the left. Maybe spin this back heel down. But we have so much lift in that top hip that we can feel that left foot. Take a very big breath in. Exhale, put the hands down, set the feet back into that plank. Drop the knees, child. Stay for 3 breaths. Stay for 2. Stay for 1. On the inhale, look in between the palms as you breathe on in. On the everyone in downward facing dog as you breathe it on. Right away from here. Let's take that right leg high. Then we open up that hip in the knee here. Roll out the ankle out there, whatever we need in the space. Come back into 3-legged dog. Point the foot down. Need to know that you breathe on it. Take a leg pull it in back as you breathe on it. Put that right foot between the palms. You got that warrior 1. So the back heel down. Reach both arms towards the sky as you breathe on in. Triangle pose as you breathe it on out. Find length in that leg. Nice and easy. Half bind, no bind, full bind. Maybe you try to take a nice full bind. If you drop the shoulder inside the knee, if you can, and clasp around that thigh. Take a very big breath in. Really release the bind and take it to the wide forward fold in the center of your face. Nice. On the inhale, we're going to press the feet, rise, strong, take a prayer above your head this time as you breathe in. Warrior 2 to the front of your mat. We got that peaceful warrior, which is all the way to the back as you breathe in. We got that dragonfly twist. So left hand finds the ground, right arm comes up, open up that chest as you breathe it on in. It would stay here. Or it would sit back down. Then we bring this foot to meet the opposite in a full side plank. That is just an option. If you want to take it to a baby plank, and we step that right foot in the middle for stability. That's just an option. Drop that bottom knee down. Take a very big breath in. Slowly step that right foot back forward. Once you get to the slow lunge, point the hands down and break the front foot. You got that same foot. Lean away to the right leg and lift that left foot. Take a very big breath in. Exhale, so that you get the knees and we gotta start behind us for that long inhale, rise strong and bring that left knee right towards the chest. I'll get here. Once you get here, let's set the foot back into that high lunge. Take a very big breath in. And we're gonna take an open heart twist to the right. So left arm forward, right arm back. Okay, here's a trickery, y'all. We're gonna spin the back heel down and turn to long edge bend and take a nice little wide stance. Whoop, like this. Yes. Take a very big breath in. Take it down for a wide forward fold as you breathe it out. This time you have 5 breaths to play. There we go. I know. You're like, am I gonna get a break anytime soon? Relax. One more round of breath. One more round. On the inhale, let's press the feet, rise, down, take a prayer breath for your head this time as you breathe in. Warrior two. We're gonna hold the hands down to bring that front foot. We're gonna kick this right leg all the way up and back for 2-legged dog. Then we stay here, and we open up that hip and the knee. Option to stay here, option to put that jaw. So these are that foot box for you, and press it towards us. Maybe we come back around to that 3-legged dog and then kick that right leg underneath to the left for that fallen triangle. Oh, nice. From here, let's put the hands down, step back into a plank pose. You got your vinyasa from here. Those are all the parts. I may add in something else. We'll see. Take a very big breath in. Let's kick that left leg high. Open up that hip and the knee here, whatever you need in the space. Nice. Come back into 2-legged dog, point that foot down. Need to know if you shift that weight forward as you round the shoulders. Take that leg all the way to that as you breathe in. We're gonna step that right leg between the palms. You got that warrior one. Spin that back heel down. Reach both arms to the side, find length as you breathe in. Triangle pose as you breathe it on out. Nice and easy here. Half bind, no bind, full bind, whatever that triangle. Sometimes it's okay to just say, I don't know how this is going to turn out, but I'm going to try it. Take a very big breath in. Gently release the bind, and you got that wide forward foot to the middle of your mat. Right away from here, let's press the feet rise and take a prayer of your hands. Time to breathe in. Warrior two to the front of the mat. Peaceful weird. Peaceful weird. It's a peaceful weird. Then here, down. Marine place up. Standing still. We're gonna come back to that side plank on the left side. The only thing I forgot about. From here, let's bend the knees. Lean arms back behind you. That's it. Inhale, rise, shoulder to the prayer from your head. And let's bring that right knee right towards the chest. Hold. Right away from here, let's step that back off. 5. Then we take that open arm twist to the left. Right on the leg from down. So we're gonna have spin all the way to the long edge and back. Take a prayer above your head. Yes. Take it down to that wide forward fold right away from here. 5 breaths to play, nice and easy. On the inhale, let's press the feet back. Take a prayer above your head. This time you're breathing on. Warrior two to the front of your mat. This time you're breathing on. Let's roll the hands down to bring that front foot. Got that 3-legged dog. Let's kick that leg all the way back as you breathe on in. Then we open up that hip and the knee here. Option to stay on the east of the for a little dog. Right for falling triangle. Whoa. Like the hand down. Step back into a plank pose. You're now, so your weight out of this. Buyer beware on your next sequence. Buyer beware. We'll switch some things up. So what do we do when things are not certain? Right? Oh, perfect song for this. On the inhale, let's take that right leg high. It's like you got a nice and straight. And right away, let's bring knee to left as you breathe it on out. You're gonna like all the way to the back as you breathe on in. Step that right between the palms. Warrior one, step back and down. We go from to the side, final length, and you breathe in. Triangle. Very big ribbon. So for this one, you got a wide forward fold. From here, can you send the arms out to a T? Can we clasp behind the back? Once we get here, can we draw the fish down the back? The shoulder is going to lift the chest. Bring it on in. Can we take it to both just hard your mat? It's fine as you bring it up. And that knee forward down next. From here, we're going to the violence. We're going to forward, right over all the way to the back. Bring it on in. You got that dragon flex with left hand towards the side and feel that right on the side. You need to stay here. Here we have a full or a half side plank. You'll be choice. Grab your knee in the space. If you have so much lift in that top hip, maybe you lift that top leg. Slowly step that right foot back forward. Launch off that front leg down and stand square. Woo! Taking flight tonight. I know. Up down slowly to that devotional chair. Bend the knees and bring your back up behind us. Gently rise strong. Bring that left knee right towards the shoulder. For balance. If we keep that right cross right and peel that left foot back to the next little. You want to go for it. Maybe we take the two clean bodies here around the big toe and then keep that left leg. Now we come back into center. Then that means step back to our high lunge. Nice and slow as high lunge. Whatever twist we want to take to the right. So maybe you hook that left elbow outside the right. Nice and easy. Oh, your right foot is forward, your foot is to the end. And then we're going to plant it inside and take it to a wide forward fold. Side rest of the leg here on your bone. Whatever you need is maybe. 2 more rounds around. 1 more round around. From here, let's press a few rise, strong, take a curve of your head. This time as you breathe on it. Warrior choose the front of your mat. This time you breathe on it. Roll the hands down to bring that front of the mat. Step that right foot all the way back and let you make it go. Maybe right away you take that right leg over to the left. Maybe turn that back heel down and feel that left leg to the side. Maybe as you're standing here, maybe you can lift that leg off the ground. Maybe we can take that left hand and try to reach for that right foot. Maybe. I don't know. Lower down to the ground. Belly cuts in on your feet here. Once you get onto your belly, let's lean right back off behind us. When we clasp, when we get the feet, we can pull the collarbone. Very good. Excellent. Place your hands right underneath the shoulders and come back to a child's pose. Very big breath in. Coming everyone in downward facing dog. We're gonna slow down the left side. You know, we go fast, we go slow. See what happens. I mean, now it's big that left. You get up nice and straight this time as you breathe in. This time, bring that left knee to the right as you breathe it on. Take that leg all the way from back as you breathe it on. Step that left knee between. Got that warrior one in the back of down your shoulders. Trying to lengthen, you breathe it on. You got that triangle. Close as you breathe it on. Maybe you have a half line. Maybe you have a full line. Maybe you drop that shoulder inside the front leg. Take it to that full line. Take a very big breath in. Release the body, take it to that wide forward fold. From here, let's extend that arm into a tank. Let's lean our step behind us and keep carrying the weak clasp. Throw the fist down the back and lift the chest as you breathe Got that devotion to the front of your mat this time. And breathe it on out. Nice. From here, release the body. Got a peaceful warrior left. Just back as you breathe it on in. From here, you got that dragonfly twist. Right hand comes to the side. Maybe you stay here. Maybe you have that side. Send that back heel down. We have so much lift in that top hip. Maybe you lift that top leg and pull a little swing this. I wait from here and I slowly step that left foot forward. Can I plank my hands down and lean away to that standing split? From here, let's bend the knees and we don't back behind us. We use that momentum in the bent legs to rise strong, nice and slow, and bring that right knee right towards the chest. If we keep that hand right in the base of the knee, and then peel that right arm towards the back. Give a nice little twist. So we want to go for it. Maybe we take that left hand, take the two piece fingers and wrap it on the inside of the toe. And then maybe we extend that forward. Just some options here. Have a strong bend in that sternum. Gently come back into center. Set back into a use the breath. Take any twist to the left. Hook that right in the loss. Your calls out. Gently put the toes and take it to the long edge. Take the curve above your head. This time is your take it down to a wide. 5 breaths to play here. Nice. If you're having a moment of brilliance, meet us later. Gently lift bend the arms to a T. Lay the arms back, rock on it. Let's relax and lift the chest nice and easy. Take it Thanks. From realizing that's not the word. All the way to that as you put it on. We're gonna cartwheel and plank that right hand inside. Got that little side plank, full plank, whatever works. Okay, we went this way over. Yeah. And we gently step down. We're gonna come not to a standing leg. If we came here before, it's gonna be. Gently from here, let's gently kick down. Step back into place. Let's run up. As we're folding, can we kick that right leg underneath us to the left? Can I spin that back down and feel that part? That's on towards plank the hand down, sit back into a plank. Can I kick that left leg underneath? Can I spin that back heel down and then peel that arm up? Right back in down, step back into the leg. Lower everything down to the ground. On the inhale, let's lift the chest. Bring the arms back. Then we draw the fists together. Draw the palms together. Bring the fists down the back. We can lift and take it to a full shavasana. We want to go for it. Release the bind. Then we bend that right knee, turn to reach back with that ankle. If we bend that left knee, turn to reach back with that left ankle. Maybe we take a full diagonal around. Pull the shoulders back. Gaze on the back. Very good breath in. Exhale, release and bring that left foot down to the ground. On the shoulders. Bend the knees, windshield wiper. Gently plant the feet down. Sit on back for child. Ooh. Ooh. Take a very big breath in through the nose. And on the exhale, sit on the feet, on the backs of the feet, on the heel. Yeah. Oof. Good. Yeah. Remember that? They're like, cool, we got a warrior too. Nope. Going for a devotional. Nope. I thought this was coming around. Nope. We ended up going here. Cool. Now he's going sharing this out. Yeah. Yeah. The gift of the unknown, right? How do we flow with it? We just continue to go, see where the ride takes us, right? Cool. Well, I wanted to give some little free time because I do want to give you guys some freestyle moments to play, but we will give you one pose to kind of practice with, which is kind of great. So we did a lot of these like side plank fallen triangles. We even did like the short triangle in the beginning of class to really feel that extension and feel over the hip crease, right? We did a lot of plank holds. We keep that leg underneath us, nice and easy. So if you're not taking any of this pose tonight, right, and you just want to do more of a restorative thing, you can literally just keep that leg underneath you and then start to lower down onto that hip. And then walk the hands forward. Oh, that should feel really good. Or you can fold and take it all the way down. Just kind of really get into that hip, which is kind of nice, right, as a restorative. But, however, we want to go for a little bit deeper here. Maybe from here, we start in this little fallen triangle if we keep that leg underneath us. Now, here's the deal. This leg has to be right in line with this hip. So my foot can't be back here, right? My foot can't be wide here. It will eventually go there. But it has to be right in line with the hip, right? And once we get here, we're going to spin this back heel down. That's going to help to ground you. And then maybe from here, you peel that opposite arm up towards the sky. We're going to have so much lift in this hip, and maybe this is where you stay, right? And that's already a lot. Right, that's already a lot, right? There's a lifting, there's a twisting, there's an internal rotation that's happening. There's a lot that's happening in that pose, right? Or once you get there, keep this leg underneath you, spin the back heel down and peel that arm up. Maybe there's so much lift in this hip. What do I mean by that? We're really lifting this hip way, way high so that this bottom leg can get light enough to lift off the ground. Maybe you catch it, right? Remember from here we did this. That's where that's going to be, right? So maybe we catch it. Maybe we take the two peace fingers on the inside of the big toe and wrap it, right? And then maybe from here, I can kick this leg out to the side. And as I kick it to the side, I'm gonna swivel my head and take it around. That's why in the beginning we did, right? To really get loose in the neck so that we have some movement around, right? And the arm is kind of going like this. Okay, so think about going like this. Cool. All right. That's your one pose, and then you're gonna have 2 minutes to play. Cool. Awesome. All right. Yogi friends, go off on your own to practice that pose. And then if you feel like you're complete on either side, then you can go right into whatever you want. The gift of the unknown. What happens when the teacher doesn't give you something else to play with? What do you play with instead? Right? Explore, see what's up.
Hold me a fool, thinking maybe I could know her. But I could be strong. In my mind. They always told me I was meant to be loved. That's all.
Try on either side, yes, even that was supportive. We have 1 more minute to play with whatever pose is calling out to you.
Please leave me alone.
Play with whatever you can.
Please.
Feel like you were complete. And bring those legs together, extend them forward, coming to a nice little stack. Shake the legs out. On the inhale, let's reach the palms towards the side, collect the feet. And on the exhale, let's hold over those front legs and maybe just grab the ankles, maybe grab the calf, maybe grab the tops. Drop the belly on top of the back. You have to bend the knees and all the way. On the inhale, let's walk the hands back to lower side. And we're going to take that left foot and slide it inside. We're going to take that left hand outside the foot and reach that right leg. Yes. On the inhale, come back into center. Bring that knee up and seat. Slide it. We just take it to the other side. So take the side. Take that hand outside the foot that's extended and reach that. Side stretch. On the inhale. Bring it up and extend the legs. Let's go right onto your face. Once you get here, we're going to bend the knees. Planting the feet down on the ground nice and firm. Keeping the palms on either side of the body. On the inhale, we're going to press into the feet and lift the hips up towards the sky. You've got that bridge. So you want, you can roll the shoulders, and if you can use a block to assist by putting it right underneath the back. Take very big breath. Exhale, bring the hips back down to the ground. Get the feet a little bit as wide as your wrist. And then we'll windshield wiper the knees. On the next breath, and heel to the feet so they're aligned with your hips. And then from here, plant the hands down. Now, either you have a bridge pose, if you want to go for it, have a wheel. Whatever works to practice. Breathing, keep expanding, keep lengthening. Take a very big breath in. Exhale, slowly lower down. Set the feet nice and wide as your mat. And windshield wiper the knees. Slowly, let's bring those knees into nice and straight. And then let's extend the legs up towards the sky. We're going to open the arms into a T. The chest is open. Then from here, let's point the toes. Flex the toes. Point the toes. Flex the toes. Point the toes. Flex the toes. From here, let's hug the knees into the horse. That's nice and easy. And then we're gonna open the arms into the T-shape. And then bring the knees to the left, hips to the right, coming to the press incline, spine. On the inhale, nice and slow with control, bring the knees into center. And on the exhale, bring the knees to the opposite side and take that twist to the opposite side. And you're breathing on it, keeping the chest nice and open. On the inhale, bring the knees back into the center, hug them in. Let's all take that happy breath. Bring the knees, arms. If this is too much for you, please bring the hands right below the knee. Gently bring the knees, hold the armpits, whatever. You can find some space, whatever. Maybe stay around. Maybe you play with any other clothes. Maybe that's by bringing the soles of the feet together and moving the knees like a book. Maybe a shoulder stand, a fish pose. Whatever we need in space. Slowly, ease and control. Embrace. Slowly down into your last and most important pose of your practice. Shavasana. Pose that allows us to rest, a pose that allows us to be. Take a very big breath into the nose. And a very big breath out. Not every moment of every day can contribute to a perfect sequence of life experiences. But you will find purpose in the most subtle moments. Even the most senseless series of choices and coincidences will bring you somewhere profoundly clear. It's impossible to know the full impact of the moment that you're in right now. You don't have to trust in what you cannot see yet, but be willing to give yourself wholly to this moment and let it transform you in the ways that you don't know. You know more than you think you do. And that's the gift of ambiguity. Take a very big breath into the nose. Very big breath out. You start to sink into this space of rest. Sink into this space. Everything down. Again, to deepen the breath inside of the body. Bring some small, gentle movements back in by wiggling the fingers, slowly wiggling the toes. Bring some nice, gentle, loving awareness back into the body. On the inhale, bring the knees in towards the chest. Just hug them in for just a moment, giving yourself tons of love and compassion and gratitude for showing up in your practice and continuing to embrace the gift of uncertainty and ambiguity. And bring the body to rest the right side of your mouth. In a fetal position, eyes closed. Cradling in for just a moment in space and in this time. And gently plant the palms down, making it a nice easy seat. Facing whatever direction you like, yogi's choice. Bring the hands together in front of the heart, chin towards the chest. Bowing within, honoring yourself for just a moment in this space and in this time. Honoring yourself for showing up to this practice. Honoring yourself for continuing to embrace the gift of uncertainty and ambiguity. As we realize that there's not just one fixed outcome, but so many possibilities. We open our minds, that we open our eyes, and we open our ears to all the beauty that this world has to offer. Once we start to relinquish control and we look at the world with a beginner's mind, we can see more light than darkness, and then we can be the light for others. Take a big breath in. And a big sigh out of the mouth. And one round of Om to seal this practice. Breathing in. Om. And first there now. And bow forward. Namaste, Melody Yogi family. Thank you all for coming out and practicing with me. And please be kind and rewind with Ramon as he steps in to teach marathon classes for the rest of October for all the teachers, because it seems like all of us are taking time off, and Ramon was like, I'll sub every class. So be kind to him. And I will be back by Halloween, and I'll pull together a spooky sequence or something. I don't know, maybe I'll have time to pull together all of these crazy.
Today was pretty spooky.
Yeah, it was very scary. Yeah, yeah. I was like, we're gonna go here, and then we're gonna go here. No, I don't want to do this now. We're gonna go this way. But yeah, take care of yourselves, guys. It'll be good.